gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words so sweet, they're gonna knock me off of my feet. A lot of kisses on the bottom, I'll be glad I got 'em. I'm gonna smile and say, I hope you're feeling better. I'll close with love the way you do. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, and I'm gonna make believe it came from you. Oh yeah. I'm gonna write words so sweet, they're gonna knock me off of my feet. I like kisses on the bottom, I'll be glad I got 'em. Oh yeah. I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter, and I'm gonna make believe it came from you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make believe it came from you. Oh yeah.
Never understand why you go into
Charles II gave New York to his brother.
Yeah.
And he gave the land between the Hudson and Delaware to Lord Berkeley
Yeah.
and Lord George Carteret. George Carteret was from the Isle of Jersey.
Right. Okay.
St. Helier. And so they named this New Jersey after the Isle of Jersey.
Yeah, but it's still strange. It's an island.
Yeah.
A very nice island. I've been to Guernsey, I haven't been to Jersey.
No?
No. Guernsey's lovely. Like I say, Kathy used to work on Alderley, was it Sark?
Yeah.
Yeah, she worked on, well, that's the guy who she worked for, who was one of Churchill's general aides or something, yeah.
Another check for Ian Callum. When this stuff is too weak, it's because they've made it hot and put it over ice.
Yeah.
And that's what they use. But it's unusual for too much milk.
No,
Just weak. Huh?
it's weak.
once were true.
So, when, of course, when all this happened, Charles gave this land, Berkeley and Carteret. The Dutch occupied, this was all Dutch territory. The Dutch occupied New Amsterdam, New York, New Amsterdam.
Stuyvesant.
Yeah. So it's, and in the mid-1660s, Britain and Holland were at war, like off and on.
Yeah.
So in, I think it was September of 1664, the British fleet sails in, anchored right where we picked up the dinghy. Right there, Gravesend Bay. Pointed their guns at New Amsterdam, said to Peter Stuyvesant, well, what do you want to do? So we'll get out of here. So they left. The British took over. And Richard Nicolls became governor of New York.
Yeah.
Then a group of men from New Haven and from Jamaica, which is in Queens now. Jamaica's on northern Long Island. Came to Nicolls and said, there's a place on the other side of the harbor we'd like to create a settlement. Which the Dutch never let them do. But Nicolls said, okay, that's fine. Went across the harbor, up the body of water between Staten Island and Bayonne, which is Kilvan Call, and settled right there. What is today Elizabeth, which was the first English settlement in New Jersey. And Elizabethtown became the first capital of the province of New Jersey. But communication being what it was, so these settlers went from New Haven and from Jamaica, and they settled right on the banks of the Elizabeth River. And they did a deal with the Indians. Latano was the chief of the local Lenape tribe. And they did a deal, and basically they traded the land that goes from like today where Galway is, up to past Newark Airport, and all the way out to where Betsy lives. That was all the settlement. They named the settlement Opera Cole, but that became the Elizabethtown Tract in 1664, in October of 1664, and they set up the settlement in Elizabeth. But those were settlers that just came over and said, we'd like to do a deal with the Indians, which they did, and they got that land. Meantime, back in England, Berkeley and Carteret are the proprietors now. They've been given this land. So they send George Carteret's cousin Philip, they send him to be the governor. So he comes to Elizabeth, claims that he's here as the governor. But they start allocating land. So now you've got confusion in titles, which went on for hundreds of years, even into the 20th century. It depended on where you got the title to your land. But Elizabeth, what was then Elizabethtown, was the first capital of New Jersey.
Trenton,
well, yeah, but then what happened? Berkeley wanted out in the late 1660s or early 1670s. Berkeley wanted out, so they divided New Jersey. And there are places around New Jersey. There are streets called Provincetown Line, Province Line Road, and they drew a line from High Point, which is up in the border of the state, diagonally across down to the middle of the Jersey Shore, and they divided it. And Berkeley's interest, which was on the western side of that line, was sold to 5 investors in England, one of which was William Penn. So William Penn actually owned a part of New Jersey before he got Pennsylvania in 1682. And the north and eastern part of the state stayed with Berkeley, and there were differences between that line originally when there were only two area before the proliferation of phones.
Yeah.
There were two area codes in New Jersey: 201, which was northern and eastern, and 609, which is southern and western. There were cultural differences and differences in governance between that part, 609 and 201, that went on for years and years and years and years. Because what was West Jersey, and the capitals were divided. So the capital of East Jersey became Perth Amboy, and the capital of West Jersey became Burlington. And it was two provinces, and it was two capitals. Until sometime in the 18th century, when George III basically rationalized all this stuff, and it went back to being one colony, New Jersey, with the capital in Trenchtown, which is Trenton.
Yeah.
So that's a lucid, huh?
I'm just going to say it. What's that?
So it's the first time I've seen one in the wild. It's an EV.
Oh, America.
Yeah.
course of the road for 2 miles.
Oh no, I'm not going 2.5 miles. This is 22 again.
Yeah.
After 0.7 mile, turn slightly right. After 0.3 mile, turn slightly right and then turn left. Now turn slightly right and then turn left. Now turn left.
Jersey is known for what are called jug handles.
Junk handles?
Jug handles.
What's that?
That's how you make.
After a quarter of a
in New
mile,
Jersey, a lot of
keep
times the way you
right
make a
and
left
then
turn
enter the motorway
these- and they're called
I-78
jug
towards
handles.
I-78 East.
Because I keep drinking this, that doesn't help, right?
That's why I didn't want to go and look what you did.
Now keep right and then enter the motorway. Follow the motorway I-78 for 9 miles.
is. He